Howdy everyone, ArgonMatrix here, welcome you to episode 4 of Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Gonna go ahead and just get started with Azazel here. This is gonna be a bit of a defining run for me, I think. Just, I'll show off the seed here first. 1 EKV, PGAE, there you go. So, the gimmick with Azazel is you start with the ability to fly, you have no red heart containers, just solely black hearts. You do have the ability to pick up red heart containers, and that is your tears. Very short range brimstone effect. That's what brimstone does. We saw it in the last video, didn't pick it up. It's what it does, except normal brimstone will extend until it hits the edge of the room. This one, you can see it's much shorter range, but just as powerful. And this is kind of why Azazel, rightly so in my mind, is considered the most powerful starting character in the game. And like I was saying, this is probably going to be a bit of a defining run in my opinion. Like, it's kind of gonna, I almost feel like it's going to set the tone for the rest of the Let's Play. Because at this point, we have 3 episodes, 3 runs. 2 of those are wins, 1 of them's a loss. So if I lose this one too, then what does that say about me as a player? I'm a 50% win kind of guy, I guess. But if I can win this one, which thank goodness I'm playing as Azazel, so it'll be a darn sight easier to win, then it might start to set a trend for hopefully a streak of wins to come in the future. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that death in the second episode was pretty disheartening for me, just because there was a part of me that was hoping I could just get a nice streak going right off the bat, but I knew that it wasn't likely to happen, and apparently it really wasn't likely to happen, just wasn't meant to be, so. But you know what, a streak is a streak no matter when you start it, so we could just have a streak starting right now, well, technically in the previous video. That's neither here nor there, though. I just gotta look at each run individually and try to win. I don't think this would do anything. Oh, gosh. But it's a new item, so I guess. It's an interesting case, because it's an item that would not affect Azazel, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna leave that for later, when its effect will be more obvious. We'll see it again, I'm totally sure of that, don't you worry. Sorry, I know I should be picking up every item I get the chance to, every new item anyway, but that one's just not tickling my fancy right now. So there we go, Duke of Flies. This guy shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, that's the main thing about Azazel, is that you have to actually get really close to enemies in order to do much of anything. Old bandage is fine by me. And I'll go back and actually fill up this empty heart container, because I have that ability. With those 2 hearts stapled together right there, that's kind of grotesque. I like that I point that out as the grotesque thing, not anything else in this game. Like, you know, forget the blood and scat and piss and everything in this game. Those 2 hearts stapled together, that's the really fucked up shit, man. Holy cow. You get something good? 2 pills that are the same thing. Pheromones. Well, that worked for those spiders anyway. I'll keep Oh the Fool for now. You never know when it can come in handy. Basically what it does, I think we've already gone over this card, but just in case, it teleports you to the spawn room of the floor. And I know that sounds like it's probably not going to be very useful ever. And the Sun. Considered typically the best tarot card in the game, Smart Fly will make it so that when you hit this little attack fly, will run over and do a pretty significant amount of damage to enemies, actually, for the rest of the room. The Sun, what it does is it reveals the entire map of the floor. It damages all enemies in the room greatly, and it fully fills all your red heart containers. So, pretty darn powerful. Am I going to keep it? I think I am, honestly. Just I know Oh the Fool. I know there are certain fringe benefits to keeping Oh the Fool. I suppose it's not Oh the Fool, it's just the Fool owes the number of the card, but I just don't see myself really using it as effectively as I could use the Sun card, so I'm just going to keep this one. Hopefully you can understand the reasoning there. I'm sure 99% of you can. Alright, I'll check out the shop real quick just to see. Oh, that's a new item, the boomerang down there, but we don't have enough to afford it. I'll go bomb a few places. Well, actually I can't bomb a few places now, can I? That's just me being silly. I'll pick this up, actually. And just donate the rest. You might be getting that I'm a big fan of donation. It's Like I said in the first video, it's the path to one of my favorite items in the game, and it's a long path, so better get started now rather than later. Alright, nice stockhold of keys at least. That's gonna be good in the future. But really could use a few bombs. It's the main thing we're strapped for right now. The main thing about Azazel, well, thank you. Ask and you shall receive. The main thing about Azazel is that it's probably gonna result in a lot shorter runs. Mr. Mega, is that for like using a certain amount of bombs over the course of the game? It's probably gonna result in ultimately shorter runs just because of how powerful she is. You can already see I'm already doing spectacularly on HP, and damage was good right off the bat, so nothing to complain about yet whatsoever. I mean, look at that. It's just unfair. I'm so sorry, monster. Oh, and even more damage now. Great. Shot speed is totally unimportant. I don't think... Have we had Ghost Baby? We haven't, but I'm not going to take it. I'm pretty sure we haven't anyway. It's just a little dude who follows you and shoots spectral tears. Nothing too major about it. He can be good in certain circumstances, don't get me wrong, but as Azazel, I think his value is grossly understated. Wow, that was pretty bad. But I killed the enemies, so there is that. Cricket's head is very, very good. That's a damage upgrade, and I think also a damage modifier, so it adds a certain, like a base level of damage to your already existent damage stat, and then multiplies it by, I forget how much exactly. I'm sure you can look up the exact figures if you're inclined. There's options. That's another new item for the shop. Good stuff. And that's our donations for the run. Good to know. Alright, let me see if I can find a secret room. Probably here. There we go. Why wouldn't it have been the other location down there? It's because there was a gap in one of the rooms that would make it hard to reach a secret room on foot, so gotta keep that in mind. Hematemesis spawned a heart for us and kept us at our 1 heart, and Pretty Fly is a fly orbital, so I'm not gonna look that in the mouth, a gift fly in the mouth. I don't have a spacebar on yet, so Mr. Boom is fine by me. Basically just a bomb that's it's more powerful than other bombs. Its explosion is much more potent. And if you're just strapped for bombs, like if we don't have any, like we don't right now, then you can use it as a utility item too. So I generally like to try and save Mr. Boom for combat, though, if I can. I'm not the greatest at using bombs for fighting, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I'll use my key on this. Death. Does mass damage to enemies in the room. I can use it in this. Oh, gross. This is not worth it at all, if you ask me. That probably wasn't even worth it, actually. There are certainly better items to use that card on, or enemies to have used that card on, but I'm very short-sighted, what can I say? Literally got like no benefit out of that room. Didn't get hit though, so we didn't lose anything. That guy's gonna blow up, so thank you. Oh, that was lucky. That was not. Well, range down. I don't know how much range down affects Azazel. Like, it looks like I'm still hitting about the same range, so it doesn't really matter too much. I think it does like lower your range very slightly. Oh, there's a perfect end. I'm not even gonna kill him just yet. Just 'cause, well, I want to make him hit that bomb, but oh well. Live and learn. Okay, this is new. Speedball, I'm not sure if it's new, but this here is not a deal with the devil. This is a deal with the angel, which is something entirely different. Trinity Shield puts a shield in front of us, so whichever way we're facing, if an enemy comes from that direction, or an enemy bullet anyway, we can block it. And we don't have to trade any HP for it or anything. The way to get deal with the angels instead of deals with the devil, or deals with the angel instead of deals with the devil, is to forego any deals with the devil you get. Just say no to them no matter what they are, and your faith stat will go up. And your faith stat is what determines whether or not you'll get a deal with the devil or not. Deal with the angel, rather. All this terminology, hard to keep track of. What am I, dictionary? Let's check out the curse room, why not? That is good, fine by me. And probably not worth it. Oh, jeez, that guy's fast. Yeah, so honestly, Trinity Shield is probably one of the best pickups you can get in the deal with the angel. I think there's a general consensus in the Isaac gaming community that deals with the devil are usually the superior route to take over deals with the angel, but I have a soft spot for deals with the angel too. You can get some pretty spectacular items, but the overall quality of the items is, I have to agree that it's subpar compared to the deals with the devil. Big fan. I'm a big fan of that item. Bet that joke's never been made before 100 million times. Basically just the same as a pretty fly, but it goes very slowly around you at the cost of being extremely, extremely fat. Gertie again. Well, 4 out of 4 runs we've seen this guy, so I guess he's here to stay. Let's do this. Oh, well, not that, but I guess that works too. That's what I meant to do. Oh, I was hoping that would just kill him. I guess I overestimate the power of Mr. Boom. Another deal with the angel. Not too bad. Let's see, what's this card? 2 of spades. I'll use that right now because I want to keep the sun card. Paperclip is a great trinket. And what do we got in here? Ooh, the martyr. No, the habit. Why did I call it the martyr? That's weird. You can also, I guess we could bomb these fires in the hopes of getting some spirit hearts. Probably was a pretty poor waste of my bombs there, but I have Mr. Boom, so I'm not entirely worried. What the habit does, actually, is it makes it so, whenever you get hit, you get 1 charge on your spacebar item. Could be handy, could be worthless. The choice is up to you, the player. Well, not entirely. But if you want to, like, say, play a blood bank to get a huge charge on your, play a blood bank to inflict damage on yourself and get huge charge on your spacebar item, then that's an entire possibility. A very real strategy, honestly. At this point, I'm wondering what exactly I'm saving the sun for. I think I'm going to save the sun card for one of the womb floors, just so I can get the full map of that. Because I obviously don't need the full health benefit, and I don't need the damage benefit either at this point. It's Trinity Shield in action here, you can see, blocking those bullets for us. Thank you kindly. Pin? There he is. 3 of them, actually. Whoa, okay. Luckily, Brimstone, or Mini Brimstone, makes it, there's got to be a better name for that. I don't know if there's an official name, like an officially accepted name for Azazel's little laser attack here, but Mini Brimstone will work for now. And holy cow, is it powerful. Probably could have played that some, but what the heck do I care? I'm Azazel, right? Jeez. Stopping me for a slot machine, what are you thinking? Sorry about that, I probably just went like super quiet for a long time there because I was interrupted, is all I'll say there. Luckily I'm Azazel, so I don't even have to pay much attention to the screen in order to play well. Honestly, Azazel's like she's strong, obviously very strong, but you still have to focus if you're playing as her. Because the range, like, a lot of people joke that, like, oh, Azazel's the worst character in the game, she has the worst range ever. Whoa. I'll deal with that. Oh, I thought Trinity Shield would block that. Oh well. But honestly, the range can be quite a detriment, especially in some later fights. Like the fight against Mom's Heart, you can imagine getting up close and personal with that thing is not ideal. Probably should have just used Mr. Boom there to kill him. But hindsight's 20/20. Alright, what do we got for a treasure room here? I'll pick up the sun again. Oh! This is a really good item, like, normally. With Azazel, it's hard to even tell what it does, except give us the cutest little spectacles. That's so adorable. On any character, that's adorable. I don't care what you say. But what it actually does is it makes it so you have twice as many shots, effectively. Like, if we were shooting regular tiers, we would shoot, with every tier, we would shoot 2 tiers side by side. If that makes sense. Little bag we unlocked on the last run. That was a horrible decision, now that I realize, because it turns all your tarot cards for the rest of the run into pills. So the sun card is gone. And it makes it so that you can carry 2 pills at once. Might as well just use this telepills right now. So that was a pretty horrible decision, but at least I picked up the item to show it off. That's all I was really thinking of. It's like, well, I might as well pick it up. I don't see a reason not to. Even though it's staring me right in the face in the form of a happy-go-lucky sun. Oh well. Not like we really needed the sun anyway. I'd say we're pretty well off otherwise. Alright, blue cap is HP up, tears up, and shot speed down. Shot speed down does not matter at all for Azazel, so literally no downside there. For the record, shot speed is just how fast your tears fly through the air, and since Azazel's shot is instant, can't really complain. You know what, I'm gonna go back and check out that arcade just in the off chance it's something usable. I figured there wasn't much point, just save time and don't go there, but not gonna worry about that. There are like certain variations of arcades. They won't always look like that. I've just gotten a little bit unlucky in that all of the ones I've come across have looked like that so far. But don't worry. We will see them all in due time. Alright. That's fine. Isaac's Fork is a trinket here that'll make it so occasionally when you hurt an enemy, or occasionally when you kill an enemy, I think actually, you will regain some health in your red heart containers, which does not matter too much for us because we are more relying on spirit hearts and black hearts than anything, so not gonna worry so much. Thank you, Trinity Shield, for that. I'm just kind of steamrolling the game right now, aren't I? And I haven't even gotten like very many good items, like Trinity Shield, obviously. That's kind of a gimme. That's gonna be really good. Holy cow, this room would be annoying if you couldn't fly. Or if you weren't fast or anything. Luckily, I am both. Flying and fast, I mean. Fast and furious. Ooh, another fly. Best Bud, Swarm Protector. I became Lord of the Flies! Oh, I didn't realize that because I had Best Bud and then Smart Fly. I forget exactly what Best Bud does, actually. I think it's just kind of another variant of Smart Fly. Except when you get hit, it doesn't seek out the enemies, it just goes in a quick loop around you. But I think it does quite a bit more damage than Smart Fly too. So yeah, Lord of the Flies, that is a transformation, so you can't really see it on our character for whatever reason. Normally it, like, bugs out your eyes and gives you these little fly wings, but I guess it just, Azazel's effect overwrites that or something. And what that does for us, normally it would give you the ability to fly if you could not fly already. And it also makes it so that all flies in the game, all fly enemies, when we walk into a room that has them in it, they will become attack flies for us. Like, they won't attack us anymore, they'll join our side and attack the enemies, so it's pretty cool, actually. Kinda neat. And in order to get that, you only need you need to collect 2 fly-based items, which, like I said, for us was Smart Fly and Best Bud there. I'm glad to have gotten that transformation, actually, because it took me a while to get that one in my original save. Believe it or not. I was just hunting for some black hearts out of those skulls there, but got 48-hour energy instead, which is not too important at all. There we go. I had to kind of look at that room for a second to see how best to handle it. Ooh, I see a tinted rock there. Can you see it? I'll give you a second to spot it while I deal with these enemies. And there's a bomb right next to it, go figure. Booyah. Uphill, which is puberty. Pretty worthless, like literally worthless. Flatworm. Does this do anything with this? All I gotta see. Normally it makes your tears like really flat and wide, but for Azazel it seems to not accomplish much of anything at all. So not gonna worry about it. Let's use pheromones here, because why not? Get some of these enemies to attack Mom's heart, or that guy for like a second was attacking Mom, not Mom's heart, just Mom. It's just Mom. Alright, we got Synth Oil, which is damage and range up, and this here is a new feature that we can see. This, okay, so if you look here, our time is under 20 minutes. So if you get to and defeat Mom in under 20 minutes, you unlock this room, where you get your choice of 4 items. Here we have the Hourglass, Shoop to Whoop, Dry Baby, and Dark Bum, and I'm going to pick Dark Bum, because he seems like the best option. Now, if you don't have a way to get out of here, like teleporting out, be ready to fight for your life against not every boss in the game, but a lot of bosses. So hopefully I'm strong enough to deal with this. I feel like I will be. And it's very typical for you to first come across this as Azazel. There are going to be a lot of bosses here that I guess we just haven't seen before, because we haven't been playing the game very long. Okay, I need to stop taking dumb damage though, because oh, what even hurt me there? I didn't see. It must have been one of the wretched shots here. Okay, can you get away, please? Thank you. Oh, Carrying Queen just got hit by the spikes there and died. Works for me. This stupid spider. Okay, I really need to concentrate a bit more. What killed him? Holy cow, there's like a death zone there that I'm not privy to. Oh, Trinity Shield at least. Saving me a little bit of grief. Alright, Loki, screw you and your bomb flies. At least I've got at least after getting hit I have a Best Bud and Smart Fly on my side now. Works for me. Alright, who do we got next? Larry Jr. and not Blastos. Why did I want to call him Blastocyst? Fistula. Probably gonna save Mr. Boom for when we fight Chubb or Chad. You'll see. I know I'm just throwing all these boss names at you, and you probably, a lot of you who have never played this game, are just like, what the hell are you talking about? But alright, that's Chad right there. Basically just a variant of Chubb. Oh shit. Alright, now comes Chubb, maybe? Chubb and Gertie. That bomb did not work out as well as I was hoping. Oh well. Man, Smartfly is going to town on Gertie. Did you see that? Alright, I think this is where the waves start getting exceptionally harder. Monster 2 and Gish are both pretty bulky enemies, so to take them on simultaneously is bad, but when you're Azazel doing this much damage, it's not the worst thing in the world. What do we got next? We got this guy. This wave's not so bad. Not so bad at all. 2 level 1 bosses, literally. But next, oh, still 2 level 1 bosses, or maybe level 2 bosses. I can't remember. The Hollow and the Husk. Wow. Oh, I just want to get rid of that spider because I'm not going to see him and I'm going to forget about him and he's going to hit me for some damage if I'm not careful. Alright, this is, okay, the Bloat and Mask of Infamy. Infamously hard bosses. Just deal with the Bloat first. Stand behind him if you can, for reasons that we'll see in the future, I'm sure. I just don't want to go into it right now. Alright, Mask of Infamy, you gotta kill the heart, then you can kill the mask itself. Alright, now for the 4 horsemen. Pestilence, Famine first. Just deal with them. He's gonna come around right there. Now, War and Death. Shit. These are the Harbingers of the Apocalypse we unlocked after killing Mom the first time, by the way. Alright, where is Death's horse? There it is. Alright, it's gonna come down over here or thereabouts. Perfect. And the Fallen and the Headless Horseman. Seen at least one of them before. Alright, there should be one more fallen lurk. There he is. Oh. Alright, and I think after we get this guy, that'll be it. The nail has appeared in the basement. That's for beating Boss Rush as Azazel, I think. And then you get one more item, which in our case is the Bucket of Lard, which will give us 2 empty-ish heart containers. So that's Boss Rush. A little bit fast and furious for you. And if you're willing to fight all those bosses in order to get 2 items, and your choice of out of 4 items on the first part, then by all means go for it. You're gonna have to, if you want to unlock everything in the game, you're gonna have to beat Boss Rush with every character, so get ready for that nonsense. Holy cow. Now I'm a little scared though, because I have 2.5 red hearts, and now enemies are gonna start doing 100 damage each. But hopefully I can have my wits about me long enough in order to make it through here. Play this for a little bit. Probably not going to whittle down all 45 of my cents. But if I could get some red hearts out of it, I'd be a pretty happy camper. It looks like I'm not having the best of luck here. By any means. Holy cow. And we do have Dark Bum on our side now. So if we come across any red hearts by happenstance, then he can turn those into spirit hearts for us. That's actually, I'll take that. And I'll just... Oh, I was just going to blow it up on my own, but... Oh, Dark Bum took that heart for me, but... Whatever. Got a heart out of it either way, so that works. Okay. Yeah, so with Azazel, it's easy to kind of get a big head. As you might have seen by some of my play here, it's been kind of a little bit more reckless than I normally would be. But... Gosh, I hate... My voice has been cracking so much lately. I think it's because I'm getting sick, but you do still have to keep in mind that Azazel's just like any other character. She can die. So, and she can die pretty quickly if you're playing like a fool. Maybe that's why they give you the fool card to start as Azazel. Because they know people are going to play her like a fool. Come on, where'd you go? I know you're still here. There you are. Thank you. Thank you, and good night. This isn't the end of the episode. Don't click away, please. Oh. Come on. There we go. Polycephals. Oh. Alright. Thankfully, a lot of the enemies in the womb, I guess I didn't really realize this, but a lot of them shoot bullets, actually, so Trinity Shield is invaluable right now. As long as I stay facing the enemies, luck up, that is fine by me. Alright, still keeping my eyes peeled for tinted rocks. Haven't seen one yet, but... And before anyone asks, no, Trinity Shield will not block the lasers that get shot by those eye guys, because there's one of them in that room. It'll just go straight through you, like butter. Man, this is a long path. I swear if the boss isn't up here, this is going to be just so silly. And boss. There he is. Okay. Who do we got? Loki 2. Not so bad. Basically, like, there's no special characteristics to these halves of Loki. They're just basically just double Loki. Loki's horns has appeared in the basement. That works for me. Lunch is an HP upgrade, and from the deal with the angel, 3 spirit hearts. Could be much, much worse. So just 1 floor to go. I'm feeling fairly confident in my chances here. Let's get her done. Haha, that wouldn't happen to Azazel because she can fly. Bitch. Who am I calling a bitch there? I'm not entirely sure. Isaac, I guess? Oh, shit. Well, that's Old Bandit actually in effect, so, that works for me. I can't believe I've kept Mr. Boom all this way. There have been no other good spacebar items to pick up, so... Whatever. Let's just do this. Because that guy just mimics the way you move. He mirrors it. I mean, not mimics. Okay. Just gotta kind of bait those guys a little bit. I'm amazed that's like the longest room that we've had in the womb right there, just because there were so many enemies in it. Alright. I had like a thought just now, like in the back of my mind, like, why am I not using the sun card to just find my way right to the boss? And then like, oh yeah, I fucked that up, didn't I? Well, guess it's back to trekking for me. Back to mapping school for Azazel. She's got her glasses ready and everything. No payout, Dark Bum? Oh, you should pay out now, because that's 1.5 hearts that you just picked up. There we go. Mighty reliable you are, my friend. It used to be that he only paid out with Spirit Hearts and Black Hearts, but apparently the game developers deemed that was too powerful, so now spiders are on the menu too. Alright, let's deal with these little dudes first. And something I was saying in the previous video, but I interrupted myself on actually, is that the bullets here from Mom's Heart, in addition to getting totally blocked by Trinity Shield here, which works for me, look at this, this is just hilarious. But they also hurt the enemies that she spawns herself, so that's that. Let's put a bomb down here for fun, watch it go. That's a firework, I guess, and have an ending. Here's your PSA for the day. Never let a child run loose with rubber cement, because they'll glue their fucking eyes open? What? So that's Azazel. Probably not going to make a point of playing her more than I have to in order to unlock things, but you know what, she's a fun character if you, like if you're on a losing streak or something, and you could just use some Azazel in your diet to have a bit of a pick-me-up, you know? It's like eating lettuce, nothing but lettuce for like 3 days straight and then having a cheeseburger at the end of it. It's like, oh, Rat Baby and rubber cement. Rat Baby's for beating Mom's Heart. On Heart is Azazel, and rubber cement is just for beating Mom's Heart twice here. So that's that. Next time, who else do we have unlocked? None of these guys. So I guess next time it's going to be an Eden run, which is going to be real exciting. You can hear me rubbing my hands in excitement for that. So join me next time for a very interesting run. Thanks everyone for watching. This has been ArgonMatrix, and I am signing out now. Thank you and good night.